Last time on Blood Rails, our would-be guardians accepted the job, but not without questions. With coin promised and suspicions brewing, they prepare to board the line, a train bound for the forsaken sighting known as Marrow Point. But between them and their destination lies a track twisted by time, memory, and something far older than steel. The train hasn't left yet, but destiny is already in motion.
All right, everyone. Thank you. We're welcome back to another episode of The Blood Rail. I think as we called this one, Season 13 of Adventure AI.
A baker's dozen worth of seasons.
That's right. We're here joined by Jason, Maddie, and John.
Jean. I'm playing Thaddeus. He's a rock gnome artificer of the trailblazing subclassification.
Yep. Just to remind everybody.
Cole Donovan, Tiefling Warlock.
And good old
Skid, who should have remembered what the hell he is.
He's a rogue gunslinger.
Rogue gunslinger.
How do you dungeons?
How
do you dragons?
How do you dungeons and dragons?
When do these dragons appear?
Maybe no dragons this time, but we do find ourselves
God,
on the.
God, I hope we don't run into a dragon at level 5.
Please, no dragons.
What about a dungeon?
That I could get into.
How about a dungeon?
Anything can be a dungeon if you really want it to be a dungeon.
Nice. That's spicy. I like it.
Good Lord.
Yes. Oh, wait, no, that's not what I wanted to click on. All right. So we find ourselves currently on the train. This is the Iron Vow Express, if you will. We're taking some cargo to a faraway place, about 5 days travel, called Marrow Point. Mm-hmm. We've all been contracted to go, and we're going to hop right into it. So you find yourself, as you're going through the first day, getting a little bit settled into the the area where not the passenger area, the cabin crew space, right? Where you have your bed where you can stay into. No one's going to stop you if you want to sleep somewhere else, but this is probably the most comfortable area if you wanted to sleep. There's multiple bunks for all of the folks.
Can I just drag a mattress into the box room?
Yeah, if you'd like to.
Yeah, I think I want to sleep with the merchandise.
They're not going to stop you, but when you do so, Marla kind of gives you a weird side-eyed look. She doesn't tell you that she's going to be watching you, but she definitely is.
Wait. What's that look for, Missy?
She said, just don't touch the boxes.
Okay, listen.
Okay? Your job is to watch the boxes. Your job is to protect the boxes.
Right.
Your job is not to touch the boxes.
I don't know why you're getting so touchy. It's not like we can keep an eye on boxes from in here. We'll take shifts.
So you're upset that I'm bringing a mattress in to stay closer to the merchandise?
No. I'm upset that you look like you want to touch the boxes. Don't touch the boxes.
Marla, I don't want us to get off on the wrong foot here. How about this? He keeps an eye on the boxes, and I will keep an eye on him and make sure he doesn't touch.
Great.
Lovely, darling.
I implore you, for your own safety, do not touch the boxes.
Are there any health risks to being close to the boxes?
Look,
Only if you touch them, she says, as she walks away slightly frustrated. And then she goes and goes off to the other area.
What a charming
starts shuffling
woman.
through some of her things.
Excellent. Is there anybody in box 6 where all the boxes are? Other than the three of us?
No.
All right.
Not currently. Is that where you guys are going? You guys are all just going to go there to go check out the boxes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course, just to watch them as
Just to watch the boxes.
as is our contract.
All right. I think
Remind me, I was so excited I forgot. Is there any other boxes behind this? The trains behind this box?
There are two cars behind us. An empty box, which could come to our advantage, and another engine, which is very fortuitous.
If we want to defend this, should I be behind in another?
Well, let's formulate a little plan for ourselves.
Okay.
Of course.
Okay. So, I'm thinking, first of all, like our devilish friend said, we need to figure out what's in the box. And once we figure out what's in the box,
What's in the box?
we need to decide whether we want to deliver the items to the people who are paying us and get our money, or we need to decide if we want to take the boxes and give them to people who give us even more money.
Do any of you have a way to send messages?
Yes.
Excellent.
I have access to some sending stones, and I've got my little friend here, and I reach under my beard and scratch my goiter and rip it off my neck and show you my
So gross.
homunculus servant goiter.
Oh my God.
So goiter can fly around and do all sorts of stuff, and he can pass messages for us or do other things.
You could not have picked anything more pleasant.
Yeah. Well, I didn't pick it. He picked me, if you know what I'm saying. Okay. So here's a few thoughts. One, we need to figure out how to operate these engines.
Well, I feel like I would know that because I work for a railroad and my title, we said engineer, so I think I know how to drive a train.
Okay. So if
You although the train is of arcane power and of source, it is not unfamiliar for you in this universe that we've created. So you could operate this train, and I don't think it's not like some sort of unique proprietary engine type that you're aware of.
all right. So if you can operate, if we
Should it come to that, of course.
should pretending we're just imagining, we're protecting the boxes. What if a situation would arise where we need to separate the box
cars,
carts?
yes.
Maybe
Can we go and investigate the mechanism why they're like what they're connected by and like how we would undo it? Or
You might be able to, but not right now.
Okay, Not right
because
now.
it would be extremely suspicious.
yeah, of
for you
course,
to
of
do it
course.
right now.
Yeah. So, but in the middle of the night, if things were to get separated,
Right.
or
Nothing we can do about that.
or in the middle of a fight,
Indeed.
if things were to separate as well, that could be. Now we'd have to we'd be heading back to the people who hired us, and so we should probably be on the lookout for some switches and see if we can identify those and then get on the right track, if you know what I'm saying.
Again, yes.
Also, if there's a bit of danger, and let's just pretend a fight broke out,
God forbid.
it might be advantageous if we lost some of our crew.
Excellent.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Oh, not the three of us.
Yes,
the six that are aboard.
Can we keep the food car at least?
Well, the food car is number.
It's number 4, yeah.
The food cart was number.
It goes engine, crew, empty passenger car, dining car, storage, crate car, engine. So it's
yes,
a
I'm
bit
glad
far
someone's
back.
taking notes. I have it here.
If we took, we could add 2 more onto our
That would
thing
slow
as
us down.
That would slow us down.
Maybe create some kind of diversion, some kind of emergency in the
But
engine.
if we now they're going to be wanting to get back to us. So if we separate multiple cars, that's going to slow them down as well, right? And we just got to keep on moving. Also, we to speed ourselves up, at some point we may even want to take the boxes out of this one and move it into the empty one next to us, and then we only have to pull 2. The engine would just be pulling 1 at that point, and we'd
Yes,
be quite
but
speedy.
until we know what's in them or the mechanism at which they're protected, it would just be quite dangerous.
The best solution may be delivering these things as is. So.
I think also another point we might want to is befriending some of our fellow crew, gain their trust a little bit. So perhaps
Even
if our
cut them
activities
in?
don't raise red flags.
Yes. How are they manipulated? Blah, 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 blah?
I mean, manipulation is my bag, so
Excellent.
you leave that to me.
I don't make friends easily, and I've found that the more people you let into your conspiracy, the more likely you are to get
I never
caught.
said I was going to let anyone into our conspiracy. I just want them to trust us so that if they see us sniffing around, they might not get suspicious.
Yeah.
My charisma is off the charts.
Yeah,
Also,
until you start stinking it up.
shut your mouth, boy.
All right. So I guess number 1 would be we need to investigate the caboose engine. Number 2, we need to investigate the 3 boxes, and number 3, we need to investigate the latch mechanism to to separate the cars. Am I
Yes,
right?
yes.
Is someone be the watch out to make sure we are not being watched?
That sounds like mine. I will distract them by, conversating with them.
My goiter can let us know if people are coming
Okay,
this way.
that works.
Yeah, we can, and my rattlesnake as well.
It keeps looking at me. I do not like
The goiter or the snake?
the both.
The both, yeah.
I say that we split up and we go and investigate some different carts here and kind of get the lay of the land. How does that sound?
Well, do you want to start with the boxes though? Should we? I mean, this might all be for naught if these boxes aren't worth taking.
Very true.
I mean, if they're so secretive, yes, we go ahead and we'll investigate that. How about this? Because I can cast invisibility.
Where are you guys right now?
We are in box number. We're next to the boxes that we want to steal.
Okay,
So that is in
That's in cart 6, I think.
cart 6.
Yes. I should
Very well.
copy this somewhere.
Yeah, we're in cart 6. I would like to use my Arcana 3 times, one on each box, and just see what we're dealing with.
Okay, and
you
so
wanna
there's
give me-
anybody else around? So the crew's not with us right now.
No, they were up front.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so go ahead and hit that Arcana.
I understand you can give me guidance.
Yes.
Is that a D4 on top?
Yeah.
And then if you can give me the help action, I can get some advantage on this.
Studying it. So I'm helping by kind of studying.
Which one are you trying to look at? The reinforced steel one, the gnarled wood one, or the black lacquered case one?
Well, we're going to do all 3 one at a time, but what do you want to start with?
I say we look at the case. That one's the most
The
intriguing.
black lacquer?
Yeah.
The one that's moving around?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's a 19 plus 1 plus 8. 28.
28.
28 for the black lacquer.
All right.
I know we don't always get along, but you do have your uses.
Thank you very much.
What
Quite
is
the roll.
it you're hoping to get from this?
I'm trying to figure out what's in the box, what's protecting it, and what would happen if we were to open or touch it.
Okay. Through what you're looking at, and as you're trying to get an evaluation of it, you can't really tell at all what's inside. Like, there's no way of knowing exactly what's inside.
Right. And to be fair, we're investigating the box.
Yes.
But,
Hold on a second.
sometimes at Christmas time, there's something wrapped up, and you can investigate that wrapping and know exactly.
I also
what's
have
in it.
detect magic, but I don't know how helpful that'll be in this situation because it's obviously magical.
Right.
But it's if we need to know what school or what kind of magic.
I wish I would have taken minor illusion,
Right.
because then we could have made duplicates of the boxes,
Yeah.
but I did not.
All right. Let's see if there's any. Let's see what the let's see if we can figure out what kind of consequences you might have if you interact with these boxes in the wrong way. Is that what you're kind of looking for?
Yeah.
Let's see here. I'm asking Alex to see what he can come up with something good here. Okay. No, that's not what I wanted. What was her name again? Martha? Was that
Marla?
Marla. All right. As you're looking at the first box, excuse me, I guess it was technically the third box.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how are you investigating it?
Just looking at I'm using my Arcana, right? So I'm looking at how a magic user would create a box, what type of spells might be on the box.
Or what mechanism opens it as an artificer?
Yeah, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Does it have a latch? Does it have a keyhole? It's shaking. Is that a magic thrum or a creature thrum?
Yeah, so as you're looking at it, there's a few things that you seem to notice that even though they're a little bit different, that there are pieces on this box that you're looking at in particular, because you're looking at this one. First off, what you do see is that there's some runes on it that, of course, seem to be, that might be related to being restrained, like restraintment. So something might contain something. Either it might be related to the containing what is inside, or it might be
if you touch it, you might
related
get
to
restrained.
if you touch it. You're not.
I'm thinking it's
100%
restrained
sure.
a creature inside.
You're not 100% sure. Another thing that it looks like you might be noticing is that, and because you rolled so high and you really got a good look at it, is that you think that some of these runes might be related to some sort of alarm.
Oh, interesting.
So there is some notification system on it that might go off if someone touches and tampers with it. One of the other seals that you're noticing is that there actually might be one, you believe, that could be a tracking type.
Okay.
So that
So if we take the box, then she can.
You don't actually know what it is. You just know it's related to tracking in some fashion.
Gotcha.
And then of course, yes.
Okay.
Those are the ones that you notice near as you can tell without doing any sort of
anything
touching
like
or anything.
you said alarm, but no like booby trap, like damage is going to happen.
Not that you can tell looking at this
I
one
can
box.
tell. I wonder if at some point we should get one of those guys on the train to accidentally bump into one of these boxes and see what happens.
Yeah, I do like that idea.
Yeah. Okay.
Or maybe we respect their wishes and do not touch.
Oh, maybe.
You're gonna take a look at the second box.
Yeah. Let's look at the second
All
box.
right.
All right. You
Guys.
go ahead.
Same
move,
setup?
Hold on one second. You go ahead and move to which box do you want
We'll
to
do
look
the
at?
second box.
And I opened my notebook and sketched the runes.
No, so
really
the
quick.
first one you looked at was the lacquered one, right?
Yeah, we looked at the third one first. Now we're going to look at the second one second.
Which
and
is
then
the
we'll
second
do
box, regardless of which order you do them in, because it's always box number 2.
Yep. Okay, ready?
I understand. Now, as you go to look at the box, Garrick and Marla barge through the door and they come in and they say, just to come see what they say. Oh, you got some? You checking out these boxes then, huh? Anything interesting going on?
Marla and Garrett. Which one's Garrett? The greaser?
Garrick's the guy who hired you.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. We
Just trying to get the lay of the land as we are supposed to protect them. So, you know.
Yes, okay, understood. You see they walk past you and they go shuffling through some of the other cargo. They're grabbing a few boxes. Marla says,
the guy with the arm. What's his name? Garrett.
Garrick,
Have you secured the underside of these cars?
of the train itself?
Yeah.
I believe so, yes.
Could you move a box so we can see what's underneath the box to make sure that nobody's tampered with a secret way in?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, we can move a couple of them for you if you're curious about that.
I am.
Make sure
Could
that you're good. I like your
I
questions.
just want to.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
All right.
He leaves.
Which cart did he go
Marla
towards?
stays.
What cart did he go towards?
Oh well, he
Garrick.
went back. He went back forward towards the
Okay.
other places because he went to go get Boone and Derek. What's his name? Derek.
All right, I'm going to go and investigate cart 7 really quick. You guys stay here.
All right.
I'm just going to make sure everything's in tip-top shape. And I go over to cart 7.
Okay. Marla, of course, lets you pass, no problem. But she's going to stay in cart 6.
Marla, you she's still got a little ink on her face.
Yeah, she's now just leaning against the
All right.
boxes, just chilling out with you guys.
I'm gonna pull out a really dirty handkerchief and go up and say, "Hey, ma'am, you've got a little smudge." And
Wait, do a reflex? I don't know. Let's do Dexterity.
Riz? I don't know. What is that?
I've got an 8 charisma, so if you'd like me to do a
Which one do you? Well, no, I
charisma
want you to do a
check.
dexterity check. Actually,
I have a 16 charisma if you want me to touch the
straight dexterity,
yep, straight dex.
that would be a 9.
Okay, she snatches your hand before it gets close to her face, and she looks you dead in the face, and she says to you, "Do not." And she pushes your hand away.
Are you like one of the boxes?
Do not touch.
Yeah, is that what we're getting at?
She ignores your question and appears to pull a small notebook out of her pocket and begins to study it.
All right, is that
That's the air quotes of study her thing. She's essentially just trying to ignore you by having.
you've got a little ink on your face, ma'am. Just right here. And
She snatches your hand again.
I'll lick my thumb, and
Okay, yes. Dexterity again.
that would be a 22.
Oh, wow. Okay. So this time she's unable
Forcibly.
to grab your hand, but she shuffle bats it away and then has to step out of the way to try to avoid you.
Did I
touching
get
her
any
face.
ink on my finger from smudging it?
Yeah, you got a little ink on your finger.
Yeah, I'm
and-
just right here, ma'am. Just a little ink.
No, now she's distancing
And
herself
then
from you.
I'll put my thumb in my mouth and lick it clean and say, that's much better.
Yeah. Now she's thoroughly creeped out by you, and is now still watching you, but has moved to. She moves aggressively moves to the other side of the cart, but also is there.
I'll follow her over there and say, are you...
No, she will continue to maintain a distance from you.
And I'm going to continue to follow her until she's so uncomfortable she does not want to be in cart number 6.
Hashtag me too.
All right.
Are you making notes on these boxes?
Yeah. And then Garrett comes back with both Boone and Derek, and they're going to, and he says, "What's going on here?" And then Marla, she leaves, storms past him, kind of like bumping shoulders with him as she steps out to the other cart. And then he says, "These guys will help you." And then he turns around and follows her out.
Let's just move these boxes around. Just make sure underneath there's not someone hadn't set up a little entrance underneath.
You see Boone and Derek, they reach into their pockets and they pull out what appears to be gloves that have also from their wrists to their elbows, or from the tip of their fingers to their elbows, also marked in some sort of runes. They make different lines down the sides, and they have different markings you can tell on each one of the fingers. And they put these gloves on before they touch either of the boxes.
Any of the boxes.
And then they work together to move them. And all three boxes are pretty large, so both of them have to kind of like...
Which one's the smallest?
Of the three? The third one, I think. Let me double check.
And when you say pretty large, are you saying like as big as a...
Like probably up to your
TV?
waist.
Okay.
Yeah, probably up to your waist. I would say... I was going to point at something in the room, and I was like, no, that's dumb.
Like would a printer be... larger than a printer?
I would be like an office printer, like one of those
like a copy machine.
Yeah, like a copy
machine. Gotcha.
Photocopy machine.
That would be the
A Xerox
biggest.
machine.
That would be the biggest of the three.
Yeah, the biggest of the three. And I think that let's see, I'm going to double check here to make sure from my notes. Cargo, yes. Yes, the black one is the smallest of the three.
Okay. Perfect. Let's roll our. Do we need an Arcana on the gloves, or do you feel like we understand what those gloves do? I think we just need to have the gloves to touch the thing. Oh, whoops! Wouldn't it be a shame if somebody fell into the box and accidentally touched it, not on the gloves?
That would be a tragedy.
That would be a tragedy.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah. How do we make that happen?
I have a tail someone could trip over.
A tail? I've got a snake someone could be scared of as well. But
Scared?
I think why don't we start with the tail and see if we can get them to...
I think you are
Right
adapting
now?
yourself to my accent. It is very offensive.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
All right, I'm in cart 7 right now.
Yeah, you're in cart 7. So
All right.
while they're trying to do this, you guys are going to try to trip them. We're going to go to Cole real quick here. You're in cart 7.
Ahem.
You hear a light tapping sound through what looks like maybe one of the sidewalls.
All right, I go over there.
You see that the sidewall shuffles open just a little bit, and inside of the wall is a small man.
Hello, old friend. What have you got for me?
Cole, I don't know what to tell you, he says to you. The previous crew had some very, very interesting things happen. Garrick doesn't know that I'm on here. He kicked me off from the train from the last
Kicked
group.
off. What did you do?
I didn't do anything. I really tried to help, but it was some weird stuff that was going on here.
All right. Tell me what happened.
Well, sometimes we would have some just like, I don't know if it was ghosts or if the things that were just appearing out of nowhere. And then sometime at least a couple people disappeared one night and I don't know what to do.
People disappeared. Was that the old crew that was supposed to be watching the
Well,
cargo?
some of the old crew, yes, but then the rest of them, they decided when they got to Granville Junction, they just decided that they just didn't want to continue. We paid them and they left.
All right. Well, tell me about this Marla character.
Marla, she's the one who guards the cargo. She's the one that's.
But I thought
haunted.
that was our job. Why did they hire us for?
Well, that's not. I don't know. I still don't know what's inside it.
All right. Well, what did you find out?
Well, I found out that they care really lots about nobody touching it and no one opening it.
Oh, good. I could not have sussed that out myself.
Oh, well, yes, of course you could. I know that they're very, very clear about it. But look, I talked to the other people and no one else from the other crew knew either. I'm still trying to figure out what's going on, but I haven't been able to get any more information.
All right. Well, are you just going to hold away in this hole here? Or?
Well, what else am I supposed to do if he finds out I'm here? I'm sure Garrick himself will probably kill me.
Well, I'll try not to let that happen. But do you have anything for me that's going to help me?
Look, well, all I know is that the place that they're taking it from some of the conversations that I've had is that this is not their first shipment. There's already things that are there.
I see. And the runes. What do you know about the runes?
I still haven't been able to find out whether or not they're there to keep people out or to keep something in.
Well, that's the thing is, we got that report. What about the report? Did you find out if it was a containment or are they containing the magic that's inside those boxes?
I don't know. It might have been either on this shipment or maybe the shipment before. I know that this is not the first time that they've been taking things to the same place. They've done this at least 2 other times, and this might be the last shipment as far as I know. So if we don't find something out sometime this time, we may never know.
All right, but you know our orders are to not not interfere. So
Yes, that's why I'm not interfering. Why do you think I'm just here?
but here's
hiding
what
in
I'm
the
saying
back?
is I'm giving you a warning that my companions seem a little hot to trot to steal
You
the
brought
things.
more people with you?
It wasn't my choice.
Well, fine. Don't let them know I'm back here. Of
course
Bring
not.
me something to eat. I'm starving.
All right.
And he shuffles
And
a little door.
I just slam it shut and all right, nothing back here. Everything looks to be secure. So I say we get this show on the road.
Are you back in our cart?
Yes.
All right. I mean, you don't have to explain stuff to us because we weren't there. But if you want to take some time and explain to the audience what the hell just happened.
So yeah, you want
You can, actually, if you want to explain what you can
Yes.
from what you know.
So I am basically spying on this project for my company.
The other railroad.
The other railroad. We've gotten some reports that there's containment runes or dampeners, arcane dampeners, and so that's what maybe possibly the runes are. And they think it might be connected to artifact recovery, magical weaponry, or residual planar contamination. So that's what I'm kind of trying to figure out. But I'm also very, very strictly told not to interfere. So that's what's going on. Audience.
There you go, audience only. Meta gamers.
You come back in the room and I whisper to you, hey, we're going to try to get them to trip over the skunk.
Oh, good. I'm
I love
glad
the dichotomy of the two different things. We've got that. We got Cole over here who has a secret mission. And we got you guys who are like, we're going to trip them. Yeah.
Somebody's playing checkers and somebody's playing chess right now.
All right, go ahead. So you're working with the twins or the brothers. Excuse me, they're not twins.
Which one's the biggest? Like, which one's like the toughest?
Boone is
Okay.
definitely bigger than Derek, is his brother.
So you're brothers.
Yes, ma'am.
Sir.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. I'm sorry.
He's
yes,
a sexy
sir.
looking devil, but he is.
Do not assume her gender.
I'm
His
sorry.
gender.
I forgot it was. I thought you were
I
playing.
thought you said
Nicole.
man. It's like yes,
you say
man.
her
Like,
Yes, man.
I thought like yes, man. I was
Yeah,
like,
man.
sorry.
That's what I said. That
I
is
didn't
what I
even
said.
notice. I didn't even
Yeah, that is
notice.
what I said. Yeah, shifty eyes. Yes, I am.
Oh, do tell us more about yourselves. I'm so curious.
Oh, well, we were born way out yonder, not too far out of Granville Junction. Is that the name of that town that we in? Greenville. It's Greenville, Drick. Oh, yeah, Granville Junction. That's right. We were born just not too far outside of there, lived there most of our life. My daddy was a miner. Yes.
So, would you like Skid to roll a sleight of tail to see
Yeah,
if...
sure, a sleight of tail.
Would that be the same as a sleight of hand?
Sure. Yeah, sure, that's fine, yeah.
Because he's got a
Because
plus.
you have a tail.
And
He's got a
this
plus 11
big
to
one.
that.
Go, roll the big one.
The big one.
And however did you get involved with this operation?
Which one are you trying to trip?
The tiny one.
The tiny one.
Yeah.
Derek. Yeah.
Do not like to mess with the
Can I
big
give
ones.
him advantage by helping with this whole thing?
How do you plan on helping him?
Maybe when the train starts jiggling on a little bump or something,
sure.
I'll instigate a little thing.
Okay. So you are all talking to them while they're like doing what you asked them to, which is to move the boxes.
Right.
Yeah. So they took the small one first, and they were moving it, and they're engaged in this conversation, telling you their backstory about their life and kind of what their parents used to do, and starts talking about how when I met Garrick many years ago, and he's had me help with all sorts of different, and then he's moving the next box, different cargo shipments.
And those gloves are just absolutely becoming on you. Once you're done here, I must have a look.
Oh, yeah, you had to talk to Marla about those. She's the one who made these things. She said she gave it to us special for moving these special boxes.
Wow, they make you look so handsome.
Oh, yeah, thank you. I mean, I do look a little good on me. Ain't that right there, Boone? He's like, shut up, Derek.
Yes, no, they're quite fashionable. You wouldn't mind if I had a look at them really quickly, would you?
No.
Can I roll persuasion?
Yeah, you can roll for it. Yeah, go for it.
13.
13. Oh, no, Miss Marla, she told us we're supposed to keep these on us all the times.
At all times?
At all the times. That's
see.
right. That's right. We keep it at all the times.
Oh,
and then the train kind of goes over to the nice little bumpy area there, which is your opportunity now.
Okay. So he already rolled once and it was bad. So let's get another.
I can go again.
Yeah, because I'm giving you advantage on it.
Oh, thank you so much.
You roll twice and take the higher.
Oh, I suck again. 5.
What is it?
That's a 16 total.
Oh,
Because
16.
you got a plus 11.
Okay. Okay, so you managed to bump into them, I'm guessing what you're doing, or trying to trip them.
Trip him with his tail.
Yeah, so you try to trip
I'm
them with the
watching this
tail.
go on in the background. I'm like, oh God. Like,
What we're trying to do is have there be contact with their body and the box.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Can it be their face?
Yeah. So as they're moving it, you manage to. And he doesn't trip fully, but he does like drop the box a little bit and like fall on top of it. So he like stumbles on top of the box. As he does so, his Boone goes, "Hey, D-Ray, you be careful there!" And you see that the box kind of like shimmer shines as it hits the ground, and as he hits it, and then other than that, nothing else happens.
you almost got out. Is there anything that we can do to help you with these boxes? Watching you toil away like this.
No.
No magic,
No,
though.
Marla says you should not touch them without these gloves. But
Well, what about a mage hand? And I cast mage hand, and then the mage hand goes and touches it.
okay, so the mage hand touches the box.
Yeah.
Okay,
What happens to it?
nothing.
So he touched it with a part of his body that didn't have the gloves. Nothing happened.
Oh, I thought.
Correct.
Okay, I didn't realize.
Mage hand
Okay.
touched it. Nothing happened.
Correct.
All right. That's good to know.
Then Garrick comes back in. You see him come back in, and he looks at you and he says,
Have we moved all 3 boxes?
"Yeah, they've all
Okay.
been like slightly moved." And
Okay.
he goes,
Yeah, you're-
"Thaddeus."
Okay, yeah, there we
He
go.
goes, "Thaddeus,
Yes, sir.
I need to speak with you for a moment."
Yeah, you got it.
And then he steps aside to one of the corners of the same cart.
Yeah.
And he looks you in the face. He says, "If you harass Marla again, I will throw you off this train
Which one's
myself."
Which one's Marla?
That's it. Tell you what, don't harass anybody.
Okay, yeah, I can do that.
Don't touch the boxes, and don't touch other people.
God. Oh, are you talking about the
Wild
girl?
West HR up in here?
You're talking about the lady who had a little ink on her.
The lady who had the ink on her.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay, gotcha. So if there's a little ink, you just let that
Yeah.
stand?
Yep. She's a grown woman. She take care of herself.
Well, she's not taking care of
Says
herself.
bro, just covered in
Yeah.
whatever.
Well, we've got more important things to do than worry about the ink. As do you. Thank you very much. And then he walks away.
Okay, good. Are the 2 guys still in the room?
Yeah, they're like standing up straight, looking at each other like, "Oh man, what just happened there?"
Oh, I was helping Marla out.
Whatever was that about?
I think she has a thing for me.
Oh Lord! I suppose I do need to keep a better eye on you two then.
Boone turns to D-Rick and goes, "I think we're gonna just find ourselves some lunch." And then
All
they
right.
both
Lunch,
kind of-
how splendid! Let's all go.
they all shuffle
Wait,
off.
before we go, I think we need to talk for a second.
Of course, yes.
Okay.
D-Rick turns around and just remember, don't touch the boxes. And then he
Never.
leaves.
All right. So there's a few other things that we need to include on our list of things to get. One would be some gloves.
Yes.
I do have gloves on currently. They are leather.
Those are. All right. We'll keep that in our inventory. Right? All right. We'll keep that in our inventory. All right.
Check.
I would like to get a hold of that book.
Yes, the one that Marla's been
Which one's
taking notes in.
Marla?
The ink lady.
Oh, the Ink Lady. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
The Ink Lady's book. I would like.
The delicious ink lady.
I'd like to read that book.
I say we wait for nightfall before we do that.
Yeah, I've got my my little friend who might be able to sneak in and grab it. Or
He also
Or
did
as I
not
mage
warn us
hand.
about the people coming in the first place.
what's that?
Your guy sucks at his job.
Oh yeah, yeah. He should have warned us.
He should have.
I
The
haven't to-
homunculus?
But he was with me the whole time.
The goiter?
Yeah, the goal.
The goiter. Goiter's been on me the whole time, so I haven't sent him out yet. So he's an option to spy for us, but right now,
Also, I could cast invisibility on the two of you as you're more stealthy and you have know the arcana at any point if we need to.
right.
If you needed to sneak in and
I
maybe.
don't know what gave you the impression that I was stealthy, ma'am. Or
Well,
sir.
no, you just are the one that knows about arcana
yeah.
and things like that.
Yeah,
And
man.
That's
Sure.
And mechanisms. You're.
I'm not bad at stealth, but yeah, maybe a little invisibility on my
Yes.
goiter.
Yes, that's a good call.
That's a
Because I have 2 targets as well. So if we want to send our sneaky boy and our stinky boy, you can decide which is which.
So tonight we send our 2 boys, the homunculus goiter and our stinky friend Sid, invisible invisible into the train car to get the gloves
Maybe just go through their stuff a little bit.
and the book.
Can you tell your goiter to quit licking its lips when it looks at me? please?
I can do that.
It's quite unsettling.
Yeah, it's not.
Everything about the goiter is unsettling, to be
It's
fair.
not the most unsettling thing he does.
It is one of them.
That is one of them. That is one of them.
But it
Does
is
your
not
goiter have a name?
His name is Goiter.
I have seen the worst things of the imagination. I have seen the very vilest pits of hell. And that thing freaks me out.
Well, I will tell you this, too. I happen to be in possession of a bag of holding. So if we can get the gloves and the book into the bag of holding, they won't be able to find those things. So we can send my goiter in with that bag.
All right.
All right.
We could just put whatever we want in there.
So we got a plan for the night.
All right.
We got our night plan.
Excellent. Okay.
We need someone to bring us in some grub, though.
Yeah.
So you have an awkward afternoon as Marla tries to adamantly avoid you.
By not coming into this train?
No, she has responsibility, so she still comes in here.
Which
Are you
one's
the only
Marla?
one? Are you the only one who's staying in there though, or is everybody staying in there?
I'm staying in there. I'm not leaving. I have no reason to leave.
All right. Well, I'll go get you all some food and
Thank you very much.
maybe try to get to know our crewmates a little better.
Okay, great.
When do you want to do that invisibility thing?
At night, right?
Oh, okay, at night.
When they're sleeping. So we
Yeah, when
can
they're sleeping.
sneak in.
When they're
Yeah.
sleeping.
So you get your food. Wait, sorry. Did you say you were the only one who was staying there?
I don't know. I'm gonna stay in here.
Are the rest of you going to
guys
stay
can
with
go
the
get
with the
food.
crew?
Yeah. So okay. And so then is the crew? Are we all eating
Sid,
together?
you can go if you
You can eat
want.
wherever you want on the train.
Okay,
so.
'cause I have questions for the crew.
I will go.
All right. Hi. Thank you, guys, for having us. It's a pleasure to meet you all. Now, how has your journey been so far?
Who are you asking?
Just the group.
So Garrick wasn't on the train on the way here.
Okay.
Right? So
Yeah.
he says, you'll have to ask them. Marla, of course, is not interested in talking at all.
Fair.
Which one's Marla?
The ink lady isn't interested in talking at all. Grinley, aka Grease, he goes, just another rail, another road.
There is nothing like a life on the rails. It's one of my favorite ways to get around for sure. So it's just been smooth sailing, you say?
Just with the type of cargo we bring along, sometimes you end up getting little rough patches from here to there.
Oh, that sounds like a charming story. Do tell.
Is this your getting railed story?
Says Garrick.
Oh, excuse my friend. He's a bit uncouth.
I am not from this area. I do not know your ways of your words.
Garrick clears his throat, and everyone just goes quiet.
Oh, did I say something wrong?
Says no. Just your information can be limited to this mission, not necessarily anything before.
Oh, I apologize if I made you uncomfortable. I was just being friendly.
No, not uncomfortable. It's just unnecessary.
Sure. Well,
He was being unnecessary, not uncomfortable. That's nice.
well,
I'm not there.
you're a pleasant conversationalist, this group, I seem.
Yeah, well, don't pay you to be pleasant.
Fair. Wow. And so I just start eating. I'm like pissed off. Like,
All right, everyone kind of eats in silence. You hear Boone and D-Rick occasionally make some offhanded, colored remarks to each other, kind of giggling to themselves. Marla continues as she has her notebook out and she's looking at that, making a few notes.
can I kind of look over at Marla and see what is she taking? Is she taking notes on what's happening, or like what is she
Okay, you
writing
want to
down?
take a perception check, but she is very adamant about not letting anyone
Okay,
see.
16.
Okay, so you can see some of the things that she's writing in it. Some of it appears to be just kind of personal notes of just like what she's saying. You see what looks to be some quick, as she's like flipping through a couple of the pages, you do see Thaddeus's name show up at least once. But other than that, you really can't tell. Some of it seems just kind of like a little
Is it like
quirky and just like a little weird note.
Is this like a personal journal, or is it like she's taking
You're
notes
not
on
entirely sure whether it's
Okay.
just a personal journal, but it does seem like she is making some sort of comments in there.
Is she adding to her her ink on her currently with her writing skills?
No, not necessarily.
No?
No.
That's previous.
That's previous ink from previous work. Yeah.
I got that ink.
I snag a couple of extra food items and kind of sneak away to go give them to the dude.
Yeah. Yeah. They don't care.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm going to ask him one more question before. So I just want to give him the stuff.
That's cool.
A soot.
Oh, sure.
So I give him some food. I'm like, so the people who attacked you.
Oh, thanks. He says, thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yes, of course.
Oh, that extra food wasn't for me?
No.
I have your food.
So I go, and so it's like, these ghosts and phenomena that you saw when you were on that thing, were they coming from inside the train or outside?
I don't know. I think that the first time it might have been inside the train.
Interesting. All right. Well, thank you. And then I slam it again and walk away.
Be safe. Or you hear him say behind the thing, be safe. Don't get killed.
Shh.
And then he stops talking. Okay. You make your way into the night. Everyone starts to settle in. The engineer kind of puts everything on. The train slows a little bit through the night. He doesn't want to go at such a higher speed. He does go at a slower speed as you're going through, but he's going to leave it essentially unmanned, if you will, while the train goes through the first night. And there you are. Everyone decides to go to sleep. They're staying in their quarters. And then,
Who's shoveling the coal?
there's no call. It's
no call.
magic.
Oh, that's right.
It's magic train.
So,
My wife.
we're gonna make the goiter and skid invisible now. Is that right?
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, it's late at night.
Is everybody asleep?
Yes. Well, I mean, you guys aren't.
So are we all sleeping? Is everybody in the same sleeping car?
All of the crew are in the crew cabin.
Okay, so that's where we're at.
We're in the box room.
Okay, we're in the box room, so they're in the crew cabin. Okay.
Yes.
Does this going to have its own arms and legs, or am I carrying this disgusting thing?
It has its own arms, legs, and wings.
How positively disgusting.
It
All right.
flaps, and it does not speak except for it can communicate with me telepathically within 1 mile.
Does its tongue ever go back into its body?
No, it's like one of those ugly dogs where it just sits
It's a
there.
Deadpool dog.
Yeah. It does lick slowly. It only does slow licks.
I'm glad I know that. Thank you.
No, he'll lick you if you'd like.
Oh, thank you. I'm trying to quit.
Yeah, slow lick. Yeah,
The tongue does smell quite disgusting.
it does. It does.
I couldn't
Kind of
tell.
like your stink sack.
Oh,
It is all
great.
secured.
Okay. All right. So you're going to, who's going to go invisible?
I think the rogue and the goiter, right?
The Rogue and the Goiter. That sounds like a book.
The rogue and the adventures of the rogue and the goiter.
All right, so I go ahead. And so,
If you'd like, he can attach to your neck too.
and let me just double check.
Let me shave my fur for him. No.
All right. So you're invisible now. You, the
Yeah,
rogue.
let me double
and
check in how long it lasts.
I think it's an hour.
the goiter.
invisible. Oh yeah, the goiter lasts an hour, or the invisibility.
No, the
About 1
goiter
minute is
lasts until it's
Okay, yeah,
dead.
invisibility lasts for an hour. So we have an hour to do whatever you need.
All right. So Jason, you're going to control the goiter, and then you're going to be the yourself.
Excellent.
You're going to control the skunk.
I cannot wait for its accent that it has.
Okay, go ahead. What are you going to do?
All right, we are going to go down, and I'm going to escort this goiter.
Which you can't see. Oh, it does have dark vision too.
Okay, great.
Do you have dark
Good.
vision?
Oh, good.
I don't know.
Let's see. It might have to hold your hand and lead you.
He's a special race. Let's just say you do. Sure.
Why are its nails so long?
Aren't skunks nocturnal?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, but he's got
It
dark
makes sense
vision.
for you to have
Yeah.
dark vision. Sure. If
I
you
would
did
say
it before,
superior dark
You
vision.
do now. True dark vision. No, I'm just kidding. All right. So let's say you do. It's fine.
Okay.
All right. So what are you doing?
I am sneaking up, and we are going to discover several things. Are we looking at the book?
We would like to get the book and the.
So you're going to try to
gloves.
sneak into the quarters where they're sleeping,
Yeah.
and you're going to
Look
try
for
to.
all sorts of things to steal.
Okay. Okay. So as you're passing through the cars, because you guys are in the back, so you have to go through. You're in crate car A, so you go through the storage car, the dining area, and the passenger car.
And everyone is asleep. Correct.
Yeah.
And
So
they're all sleeping in the same passenger car.
they're all sleeping in the crew cabin, which is not the passenger
Oh, the
car.
crew cabin.
So it's engine, crew, passenger, dining.
Are there like
storage.
individual little rooms and stalls in the?
It looks like they're bunks, right?
No, they're like bunks. It's
Oh,
like,
just bunks.
It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Are there some kind of privacy?
Yeah, like
curtain?
privacy curtains that
Okay.
go. Yeah. So as you're going through, you make it through the storage car, pass through a few things there, then you find yourself into the dining commons area. And I want you to roll a perception check. So that would be your 20-sided. Yep.
6.
Plus whatever your perception is.
15 plus 0.
15?
No, for me.
Oh, okay.
I love that the goiter is just
The
like an
goiter
observant
has-
little guy.
Perception?
Perception.
4 plus 6. 10. Not good.
So the homunculus, near as you can tell, appears to see as you get to the passenger car that there's little areas for like the passengers that were usually closed. Those doors are open, and there appears to be some lights that are on.
Oh, is there anyone talking in there? Or
Is the homunculus going to
yeah, it's
investigate
going to
more?
go investigate more.
So the homunculus is coming to, and you see that they're also open, but you can either follow the homunculus because it looks like it's going to go check out these lights that are abnormally on. It's like a little strange for you.
Can I take the goiter and use him like a bowling ball and roll him down?
You can attempt to, sure.
Excellent. Can I roll for this?
Okay, first of all, you can't see him.
Oh yeah,
that's
you're
a good
both
point,
invisible. That's right.
He's flying above you.
Oh sure. Roll a
Quietly.
perception check, actually, would you?
You can talk to him. He can't talk to you.
17 plus.
So as you're looking around for the goiter, which is invisible, to see if you can see it moving around, you seem to notice what looks like boot prints on the floor. No, you're wrong. There weren't boot prints. That's strange.
They're gone now?
Were they ever there?
Someone else is invisible.
That looks like it. All right. The lady. What's her name again?
Marla.
Marla. We're gonna see if we can't find her sleeping quarters.
Okay. So you're gonna keep going. Do you want to check out any of these things that these places are open?
Yeah, we'll look at them.
Okay. Yeah. So you keep moving forward. You look behind you. The ones that were previously on are now off,
Oh, lights are going on.
and the one close to you is still on.
If I was metagaming, I would guess there's some sort of ghost or some sort of apparition on board.
But I don't see any of this, right? What's happening?
No. Or you're not with them.
Yeah, no, right.
Oh, but
the goiter is sending messages, right?
The goiter will tell me.
Hey!
Is this the voice you've come up with?
This is the voice of the goiter.
Guys, Jason is chaotic evil in real life, just so you guys know.
So there's lights going on and off.
Could you be much more quiet?
Okay, first of all, telepathically, just to me, just in my brain. But I'm going to let our devil friend know that that lights are going on.
So Skid, you look into one of the rooms and you see, or one of the little areas, there's like this cabinet, and the cabinet seems to be open. And then in the cabinet you see a sheet of paper, and on that sheet of paper there seems to be a whole bunch of names that are written on it. Do you want to look at it?
I would love to look at this. I will roll. And which section would I be?
Investigation.
Investigation.
Yeah, just kind of check things out.
2, and then 16. 18.
Plus whatever
Okay,
your
Yeah, so it'd be 20.
investigation. Cool.
Do you want to pick it up, or do you just want
Yeah.
to look?
I want to look.
Okay, so you're going to look at it. It looks like it's written in black, red. And it has different names of different individuals. And starting from the top, you see some names that you don't recognize. There's some, there is probably like 5 or 6 names that you've never seen before. Then you see, partway through the list, you see somebody by the name of Soot. Then you see the names of a couple of the other crew members. So you'll see like Marla's name is on it. You see Boone and Derek. You don't see Garrick's name on it, but you do see the Grinley, the half dwarf, and then you see your name on it, and then you see Thaddeus's name on it.
Is it my name or my real name?
You see Cole's name on it. Yeah, but it looks like the last few names that are on there are still pretty new, and there's just slowly kind of like dripping a little bit of ink down it.
Excellent. I know exactly what's going on.
And then you look up, and as you look up, you see in the reflection of the glass that you can see from outside, there is someone standing behind you.
Not creeped out at all. Can I roll for perception?
Sure.
7 plus 4, 11.
11? Mm-hmm. Okay, so you just want to like look at whatever it is in the glass behind you?
What is that?
You can't really tell who it is.
May I speak to this person?
You can try to,
at
yeah.
me. Hello, person. I would like to know what the fluff you're doing here.
Your homunculus believes that there might be someone now standing behind Skid over here.
Okay. He'll relay that to the group.
What does the homunculus do, though?
Can he see the person?
He sees...
Or let's be more accurate. Can it see the person?
Can it see the person? It sees an entity.
It's really just looking for stuff to put into the bag of holding.
Okay, so it's just going to ignore?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, great. The figure behind you walks away. And so you can't see it in the glass anymore.
Typical Tuesday for me.
Yeah.
Another person ignoring me. I would like to put something in that bag.
Yeah.
Let's do that. If we put the book in the bag, would that be bad?
No, that'd be good.
She's going to notice. Okay.
That's what I'm thinking. Like,
Yeah, it's good.
we do not care what she thinks.
Okay. We would have had this discussion before.
Yeah,
We can't
so,
have it
yeah.
now. But we can steal something
And put it back.
and return it.
Yeah, we've got an hour, so
Excellent.
Yeah.
Then I put the book in the bag. Do I need to roll for this?
So you're going to just like that whole scenario, you're just going to be like, oh, that was weird. And you're just going to move on into the next
Just
card.
Do we have the book or just a paper? Is that
This is just a paper. You haven't actually gotten to the crew cabin yet. You are
Okay.
in the passenger cart.
Yeah, we can put the paper in.
I'm putting the paper in.
Papers in the bag.
Paper's in the bag.
Excellent.
And then now what are you going to do?
Look at myself in the mirror. Good.
I'm gonna pretend like we have a system of like we don't have a system, but I'm gonna try to push forward. Like, hey, let's go deeper into the thing.
Yes. Okay.
I'll lick his left ear. That'll make sure he knows we're going this direction.
how intimate. It's like ratatouille. There we go.
Yeah, I'll just pull.
Oh, man.
Okay. I want you to make a wisdom
Lick
saving throw.
twice for left. Me?
No, you. So roll wisdom. Actually, no, you too. Actually,
Yeah, 'cause
roll
you
for
get
a
the
wisdom.
homunculus?
So yeah, the 20-sided dice.
3?
15.
Where's my wisdom? What kind of wisdom do I have?
Oh, it doesn't matter. If you roll a 3, then you failed.
Excellent.
All right. So
you got a plus
you
one.
start to hear inside your mind this whispery sound, just telling you of reminding you of every failure you have ever had in your entire life.
The first time your
How worthless.
stink sack went off without you wanting it to.
Yeah. The first time your stink sack went off when you were a young child and everyone just totally didn't want to be around you, to that time that you disappointed
And
your
I got
mother.
downhearted.
I was just thinking that too. I was like, Hakuna Matata.
That time you disappointed your mother when you failed out of college the first time, no.
Wait, that's getting very specific.
Yeah, it's very specific. And then as you do so, you then get through the door in front of you. An entity bursts through the door and attacks you.
Us two or you two? Okay,
These
cool.
two.
Okay.
Yeah, not you two.
I have a revolver that I will use.
Okay. Let's roll for initiative. So between you and the homunculus.
9.
Okay.
Plus whatever, because the rogues usually have a pretty high initiative.
Where is this initiative on
Should be
my...
at the top.
You've got a +8.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Oh, well, yeah. What is that?
16 then, right?
Excellent. Yes. 16. Okay. What did you roll?
He got a 12 total.
12. Okay, great. All right. Quick draw over here. What would you like to do? You're going to pull your pistol out?
I pull my pistol out and use one of my...
Deadeye shots.
Deadeye shots.
Okay. All right. Well, all those horrible memories of your failures are going to make it difficult for you to focus and concentrate, even though you are a quick draw. So you will have a disadvantage. So you'll roll 2 d20s, and
His
you will-
Deadeye gives him advantage, so it cancels out.
Okay, so it cancels
it's a
out.
straight
Okay,
shot.
great. Straight shot. Excellent.
Straight shot +9.
So the 20-sided, and then add 9 to it.
A 6 plus a 9. 15? No, that's not right.
Oh yeah. Okay.
15.
Great. Yep. And then and then roll for damage.
2d8, but you don't get your sneak attack.
Do I roll this one?
Oh, no. He would get sneak attack if he's
2-8.
got a...
No, because he's got advantage and then disadvantage.
I know, but if he's got an ally near...
The homunculus.
Yeah, that would be an ally.
Like they're flanking?
But the homunculus is not engaged in
Okay.
the combat.
What
It's
does the
ranged.
tongue that you have do?
Yeah.
Nothing.
It's not threatening.
Yeah, that is it.
Yeah.
Spin like a helicopter.
No, actually, the more I look at it, it's actually kind of cute.
Roll the blue.
When invisible, it's quite
Yeah.
Those two, the blue and the yellow.
2d8
Both
plus
together.
6.
Wait, yeah. So is he still
And a
invisible? I'm
D6,
assuming
a
no.
D6
Then,
as
right?
well.
Did you break the invisibility?
He thinks he's invisible still.
He thinks he is. Okay. Because I'm obviously still concentrating on the spell.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
he's
okay.
still
Yeah,
pretty
if you-
sure.
if you
He's
attack,
still
you lose
pretty
your-
sure he's invisible.
Yeah, I think you just lost your invisibility.
Didn't think it through again, Skid.
I guess he doesn't think he's invisible
roll a d6 as well.
because he's invisible until he attacks,
Because you're
right?
dead.
Yeah, or until, yeah.
7 plus a 2.
That's a 9.
That's 2. A 9. Cool. Excellent. What the hell does this mean?
Let's see. Hold on. What was the total on that one?
9.
Okay, 9. So you're still able to shoot at this thing that has popped out in front of you. Let's see. So you now see fully in front of you.
What sound does my gun make? A pepe la pew pew. Pew 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 pew.
I think it's a revolver. It's a boom.
Yeah. So what looks like is this kind of like what you see in front of you is not really like a ghost, but it seems to be almost like a fractured memory, if you will, of someone who once existed on this train, maybe, or maybe a different version of this train. It's wearing like this faded conductor uniform. Its face is not really distinguishable to you. It's like blurred and smeared with ink. It's got some shifting features, so you can kind of focus on it a little bit, but not really quite. And it flickers between different expressions, between like happy and angry and sad. And as it twitches a little bit as it moves.
Like Large Marge from Pee-wee's Great Adventure.
Sure. I don't think I've actually seen that one.
Oh, sorry.
Yes. So the air now in this entire room has now gotten cold. And all of the lanterns that were previously on have now flickered to a low or almost out entirely. And he is now going to attack you.
His initiative is before the homunculus.
Yes, his initiative is before the homunculus. 17.
And I also roll.
Was that me who made that noise? Okay. 17. Oh yeah, what's your
His
AC?
AC is a 17.
Oh, his AC is 17, so that's a hit. Right?
Well,
Or no?
first of all, just a couple things. Did the shot hit the guy? The ghost?
Near as you can tell, yes.
Okay, then it needs to make a DC strength of 16 to be knocked prone, and it would have disadvantage on its next attack too.
Oh, okay.
So keep those things factored in mind.
Suck it, ghost.
DC what?
16 strength,
Okay.
and then it would have disadvantage because of
Okay.
the sap.
Yeah. Well, it is a ghost. So you shoot it. It does the damage. It does. You do see that it kind of like, what's the ability called?
Dead eye shot.
Okay. Yeah. You see that it like hesitates slightly and not quite stumbles, but just kind of like shifts a bit, but it doesn't get knocked prone. Then it attacks you, and you take, what level are you guys? Ooh.
5.
5.
How many hit points do you have?
He has
Infinite.
45.
Okay.
45.
It takes 44 damage.
You take 20 necrotic damage. And then I need you to make another wisdom saving throw.
Did you just update that on me?
Yeah. And then take another wisdom throw. So go ahead and roll your 20.
12?
Ooh, rough. And you are now stricken with fear.
Polio.
That means on your next turn, you are going to run away.
Run away!
Yes.
All right.
Okay. Homunculus.
Homunculus is going to use the whatchamacallit. It's just going to dash and go straight for the Ink Lady's room and try to get the book.
Just going to ignore the
it's
ghost altogether.
just going to ignore the ghost and go after the room while it's
You're
invisible.
still invisible, no?
It's true.
I screwed that one up. Wow.
So you're going to go try to just like sneak past it?
Is it in between me and the thing?
It came from the door that you were trying to go to.
oh yeah. I'll just move around it.
So you're going to try to move around it?
Yeah.
It will make an attack against you.
All right. This won't go well.
12 plus 6, 18.
That hits.
Ooh, okay. 10 damage.
Oh, well, Surprisingly, it's still alive.
Oh, wow. Okay. Now roll a wisdom.
How wise is a goiter? That's
How
the
wise is
question.
a goiter truly?
That would be a 9.
9, huh? Okay. You are also now frightened.
All right, it runs away.
Towards you?
Yeah, go back
Okay.
to its master.
All right. Goes back to its master. It's running. Your turn. Now you're also running.
It's gonna curl up under the beard. As it runs away, can it steal anything besides the paper? Or is that all we got?
You got the paper.
And we never made it to the
No.
actual sleeping cat.
Correct. You did not.
Son of a...
So have you made it back now to us?
So now it's your turn. You're running away.
Okay.
You're running away. You're going back through. You go through the other cart. You get to, I guess it's 30 feet, so you could probably make it to the front door. So you burst through the door to where these folks are.
Well, you look like you've seen a ghost.
With the
What's going on?
With the homunculus right behind you.
And we slammed the door closed.
You slam the door. I don't know. Do you?
I do.
Yeah. Okay.
What happened?
We saw a ghost.
Oh, do I hate being right all the time?
And he kicked my butt.
Okay.
I was
I
worried.
shot at him. It did not work.
Okay. As you're leaning up against the door, a set of hands slowly reaches through the door to try to grab you. What do you do? All of you. You're
Keep
all
running
Behind
away.
you.
That's
Wait, so the hands are around all of us, or just
no.
him?
They're just like he's like up against the door saying, "I saw a ghost," right? And then these hands just slowly reach into through the wall.
Oh dear.
Can I see these hands?
Yeah, you
Or-
see him.
I
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
And I keep running.
Okay, so you keep running. So
Yes.
he's running to the other side, and the hands are penetrating the wall. What do you, Thaddeus, Cole? What do you do?
I roll initiative.
Yeah, I'm just giving you a chance right now.
Okay. I am going to cast Dragon's Breath on myself.
Okay.
No. Yes. No. I'm just going to firebolt it.
Indecision.
My firebolt kind of works like a bolt rifle.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do that. I'm going to shoot it. Let's see what we get here. Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
All right, let me look at the damage on firebolt. I think it's a D10. Oh, 2D10. Oh, 14.
Damage.
14 damage.
Okay, great. And then Cole.
Come on, train boy.
So it's a ghost, right? So it can't be like.
You think so? Yeah.
I'm wondering if I want to use my turn for like an investigation check or like to see what it is, like to try to figure it out.
Sure, go for it.
Okay. 19.
Yeah. It's a ghost. No,
It's a ghost? Oh, okay.
No, it definitely seems like some sort of, but it's not entirely a ghost. Like you're not sure if it's just a ghost or if it's kind of like this like mix between like an arcane specter where it's not just like a dead spirit that's coming through, but maybe it's like some
Illusion?
No, it's not an illusion.
Okay.
It's definitely not an illusion. But you've seen this sort of thing before in terms of like interplanar like material to like non-material plane.
Okay.
So it's like
Do I know what
ethereal to
plane?
some degree. No, you don't know.
Okay. Well, I think that explains the runes.
And then as you do so, its face breaks through the wall just slightly. And you can see its shifting face as it shifts emotions.
Hello, chap. What can we do for you?
And it goes and vanishes.
Well, I'm going to go change my pants and... kidding, of course.
And immediately after it vanishes, or shortly after, you sit in for a brief moment of silence. And Garrick bursts through the door and he says, "What is going on back here?" Ghost. And that's the end of the next episode. Hey! All right, that's good for the second play episode of season 13. We'll get right back into the next one. See you guys soon.